Hello everyone and welcome to another Star Wars figure review. Next up for you today we're going to be taking a look at the fourth and final figure from Wave 3 of the 2011 wave of Clone Wars figures. The next one I want to give you a look at is the Jedi Padawan seen in the Clone Wars episode of Season 2 entitled Brain Invaders. She did appear in a couple of other episodes, but the figure incarnation of this character is based on the Brain Invaders episode. And it's this one. This is Barriss Offee. Brain worms and all. Very cool figure, and by technicality this is probably the best figure from this wave, both in terms of looks and articulation. Not in articulation's piss poor. Accessories more like. Sorry about that. So before we get onto the figure, we're going to take a look at the packaging that she comes in. Once again, this is a US import, so as I've mentioned in previous reviews, on the front of the packaging you have the sticker promoting the 30 days worth of free membership to the Clone Wars Online Adventures video game, and I will send people, or person, this code if they want to send me a PM on Facebook or YouTube. Once again, it is a first come first serve, as you can only use these codes once, but I do have 4 of them to give away, so that means 4 people are eligible, so get messaging me guys. So the packaging itself has a very cool image of Barriss Offee at the top of the packaging there. On the back you've got an image of the figure with all the accessories that she comes with. You've also got a still image of Barriss Offee from the Brain Invaders episode, character description below, and the rest of the wave pictured along the bottom. So there we go, that's Barriss's packaging. Now onto the figure. This is probably one of the nicest decorated figures that I've ever seen from the Clone Wars line. Just the overall look and the way that this figure's been painted is absolutely awesome. As you can see on the figure's facial sculpt, she's got very nice vibrant blue eyes, and the facial tattoos that she has are very nicely painted on as well. There's no smudges or discrepancies with the paint there. As always, as most Jedi do come with, she has her trusty Jedi lightsaber. She also comes with an absolute ton of brain worms as well, and as we mentioned on the Boring Conversation Anyway podcast, Barriss Offee has worms. What's really cool is the fact that she comes with a number of these worms. You've got this really long, rather large worm here. You also have one in her hand, and you also have what seems to be a sort of unhatched brain worm wrapped round her arm with the egg sort of attached on the end, which is really cool. She's lacking in articulation, but for a standing place sort of figure it doesn't really matter. She has a ball jointed neck, ball hinged shoulders, swivel forearms, swivel waist, swivel hips, and no articulation in the knees or ankles, so she will need a stand in order to be posed upright. But once again, this is one of those figures that really makes up for the loss of articulation in its overall appearance. Unfortunately I'm going to have to rush through this review ever so slightly because my battery on my camera is going to die, but what I really want to focus on before I finish up this review is the fact that these soft goods robes that she has on the lower part of the body are made out of one of the strangest materials that I've ever seen. It's almost like a fake leather sort of material covered in fluff, and it's really hard to sort of describe what it's made of, but you sort of get an idea just by the look of it there. So that is the figure. Very nice, and before we finish up this review I'm going to give you a look at the battle game card and display stand. So there's the card, very cool image on there, and there is the display stand. So apologies about rushing through this review, but as I said, the battery on my camera is going to die. So until next time guys, thanks for watching, and until next time keep collecting and may the Force be with you.